and gentlemen, now for 4 episodes only, the live-action, slide-free, land-based edition of Couch Cruisers, brought to you by absolutely no one. So buckle up.
That is a monster fish. Good catch. He's bigger than my hand.
Bigger than you do?
Bigger than my shoe, probably.
Why?
He's a good fish. What are we going to do with him?
Eat him up.
For lunch or dinner?
For dinner.
All right, we'll do that. For lunch, we ran into someone else rocking the antique Alaskan camper. Theirs was a 78 and in exceptional shape. So this is why you keep a spare tire on you.
Yeah.
And also a father.
You're doing a good job, Dad.
Yeah, until it comes off that jack. I break my arm or tear it off.
We don't quite have the right jack. We're using that mini thing to try and get it off the ground.
Is it moving it up at all?
Yeah. The jack we had turned out not to be long enough to lift the pickup. We considered digging the tire out and could have probably gotten it to work, but a call to Lesh Swab made the point moot. They delivered 2 new tires to the side of the road and replaced both rear tires for only slightly more than what it would have cost had I actually gone to their shop. Truly exceptional service. The deciding factor for me was driving on an old spare versus having 2 new trustworthy tires and not having to screw with that small jack and dig out that tire.
This boy will not let me
Oh,
go to my
Bullhead in the car. Okay.
We'll take it with us.
Okay, bye.
Daddy, be sanitary!
Okay. This is Dent Bridge over Dworshak Reservoir.
That wouldn't be good.
No idea why.
You hit your head.
It looks like the suspension.
That's so
Well, you have to drive through nowhere to go across it, and then on the other side you drive through nowhere again.
It's really funky that it's such a nice bridge right there.
Upon rewatching this, I had to know why this bridge existed. It was built in conjunction with the Dworshak Dam by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers during the early 70s. The bridge provides local access over the flooded river, now the Dworshak Reservoir. It replaced a smaller bridge which crossed the river prior to its flooding and becoming a reservoir. Without the bridge, vehicle access from Ashika to the small community of Elk River would be blocked off. The Corps of Engineers considered building a road between the two communities around the reservoir, but the road would have to have been more than 50 miles long through extremely rocky and mountainous terrain, and the cost of building that road was greater than the cost of putting up this bridge, plus the inconvenience to everyone of driving 50 miles out of their way. The exact location for the bridge was chosen based on its topography. It was good for road access as well as the bridge itself. The bridge takes its name from Charles and Catherine Dent, who in 1875 owned the land on the western side of where the bridge now stands. The town of Dent was raised prior to being flooded by the reservoir. The old picture that I inserted previously is by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and is showing the bridge just after it was finished being built. Dworshak Reservoir Campground, much more posh than the places we usually camped. Water and electric for every site with running water and showers in the bathroom. This is Dworshak Reservoir. It's way down. It's kind of cool how you can see the water level and where it normally is, where the tree line is. We're going down to try out some fishing. Just trying to figure out how to get there. What do you think, Evan? Are there fish in here?
I don't know that.
What kind of fishing should we do?
There's a bass fishing?
That's what I was gonna try. But I would think that, ouch, that was a pokey treat. I think there's bass and trout in here.
Okay, I want to catch a bass.
Me too. There's Dent Bridge that we crossed yesterday. It comes over this big hill for like 20 miles from the closest town of 1,000 people to go on this side for like 20 miles to the closest town of 1,000 people over 1-lane dirt road. This is a cool shot to see the water level drop. See up there on top of the hill where it says slow no wake? I don't think they have to worry about people making a wake up on top of the mountain this year. And you see that little overlook point? That's actually to dock and load and unload your boat. That should be underwater. And if you look at the boat ramp here, we're 100 yards from the side of the water. It's pretty cool they have such a long ramp though that comes all the way down here, so you can still get in the water. There's another slow no wake sign up on top of that hill. I don't think the boats are seeing that this year. And we're gonna mosey around here to this point and try and see if we can catch some fish. You getting any bites? Not yet, huh? amazing McFlurry type drink. They blended a piece of homemade huckleberry pie with a few scoops of huckleberry ice cream. If McDonald's had these, I'd never drive past one without stopping. This town's other claim to fame is it's where the pavement ends. Just a quick shot of the Alaskan now that we're home and I washed it. Still have to finish the inside. Just a quick video with everything put away for the year. Got the Alaskan off the pickup. It sits 3-4 inches taller with the camper not on it. Got the camper set on a couple pallets. I got the weight split between the jacks and the pallets. Got it tarped up. I put a canoe on top of the roof rack just to make sure that all the water drains off. I don't end up with puddles up there. For the supports, I just took some plywood, chopped it up into little squares and using that. That same insulation I use for my curtain, I stuck in there just to try and keep the sun from damaging anything more than it needs to. Got the tarp tied down good, so shouldn't rattle too much in the wind. This thing should be alright. And as I said, I stuck some pallets under there to keep it off the ground. And the jacks are almost as low as they'll go. There's like an inch more that they can go down before they're at the very bottom, but they're still supporting the majority of the weight. The pallets are just leveling it. About all there is to say about that. Wish I had another month of camping ahead of me. I guess I'll show this since I'm standing here. To hook the Alaskan down, I have those eye bolts going through the bed. And then those go to the hooks there on the side of the camper. There's one on each side. And that takes care of the front tie downs. Then in the back, I just go to the bumper with some ratchet straps to these guys. You can get those off of Amazon for like 30 bucks. Kind of stupid, they come in packs of one though, so you gotta buy two. Anyway, that's how I keep my camper down. And then it's a full-size bed, so I can just close the tailgates and the tailgate can be a porch and it can keep the camper in while I'm going down the road. I had a lot of fun putting this series together. Next video, we're back to dreaming of sailing away again.